हम भी बैठ के अपने सब ग्रुप से वो कर रहे हैं.
Do not worry, anyone. It's just the technical issue. I request each and every faculty member, please be patient. हम आराम से वेट करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स का ज्वाइन करने का, and then we'll start the session.
I think rest of the participants will be joining. Our team is here. Respected speaker sir is here. Shali ma'am is here. So we should
Yes.
start the session.
सर आई बिलीव यूट्यूब स्ट्रीमिंग एक बार स्टार्ट हो जाए उसके बाद करें.
हाँ,
हाँ ठीक है
ज्ञानेंद्र जस्ट 5 minutes,
ठीक है
क्योंकि
ठीक है
अब
मैम.
सब बच्चों को फिर से वो दे रहे हैं.
ठीक है मैम.
बेटा तुम लोग भी अपने अनऑफिशियल ग्रुप्स में डालते जाओ. Vaishnavi, check YouTube streaming has started.
यस मैम.
I think now we can start.
100.
Uh,
हाँ अब हमें शुरू करना चाहिए.
can we switch on our cameras for a minute? Rahul.
राहुल सर
I
एक बार
had
आप
opened my camera
हाँ.
through another ID. I had opened my camera.
एक बार ऑफ करके फिर से ऑन करिए.
Sure, fine.
हाँ, Rahul has
Yeah.
अभी I
Now
just saw Rahul.
I have opened the webcam.
प्रांशु आ रहा है, प्लीज अपने से ज्वाइन कर लो
Just a
राहुल,
second,
बिकॉज
just a
वी हैव टू
second,
गिव
ma'am.
द इन द अकाउंट्स ऑफ इट.
My
Don't mind.
she's just a
Yes,
second.
with Rahul name we would be wanting just for a minute, and very fast take the screenshot. Any problem, Rahul?
Yeah, I have joined with the device again. I'm opening the camera now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just take a minute, and then you
No,
can
that's not an
switch it.
issue. I'll just open that for the whole session. Oh,
YouTube में how many students have joined?
Ma'am, 167.
मैम 167।
167.
ठीक है.
I guess I am visible now, everyone.
No, no, Rahul, you are not. I can
Uh,
hear you, but I can't see you.
no, I am visible.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, visible.
He is visible? Can you take the screenshot? I cannot see Rahul.
Yeah, I
Even
can.
I am also unable to see.
I
We are
can
able to
see
me
him.
neither.
He is
Students can
visible.
see me.
Rahul has joined with the.
The same ID. Yeah. Again with another
Okay.
device.
So I think just screenshot Lelia so that he can continue now. Social media team, are you done?
Already done.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Thank you,
think
Rahul. You
we
can
should start.
continue your way.
So I
Yes.
think we should start with Shreyansh.
So let's start the
Yes,
skill
Shreyansh,
safari.
you may.
Yes. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to pre-placement day third. So at the day first, we have seen the interspecific relations and collaboration between industries. The week second was about FMCG sector. The second date was about FMCG sector, and now we are today in skill safari. The difference between an achiever and a leader is an achiever clears path for himself and a leader makes path clear for others. That's why today we are thrilled to welcome Mr. Rahul Singh, a highly skilled and passionate educator with over 4 years of professional experience in education industry. With a solid 4 year foundation in edtech industry, he has made significant impact through his innovation and strategic approach to learning. As a founder of Brain Bytes Private Limited, he leads a cutting-edge edtech company focus on providing educational solutions to schools and industries in business-to-business sector. His work at BrainByte has helped many educational initiatives, creating valuable resources and platform for learners. In addition to his entrepreneurial ventures, he has also played a crucial role as a project head for multiple CSR activities for SS 2024 under Swachh Bharat Mission, Digital Bharat, and above all, he has been a delegate for the G20 Uttar Pradesh session, where he embarked on exciting works about skill and education industry. So we mark an exciting skill safari and aptitude adventure. Please join me in welcoming him. Mr. Rahul, your stage is yours.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for a very sweet introduction. I hope I'm audible to everyone over there. So we are good to go with the session. In the previous session, which we have had in the last year, we have discussed about LinkedIn. Maybe everyone know about LinkedIn here, right? There are some many more students who are fresh students now here, जिन्होंने newly join किया है session को. Last session नहीं लिया होगा maybe last year. And in this session, we'll be covering about LinkedIn optimization. Along with that, we'll be understanding कि skills क्या matter करती हैं और skills को हम कैसे improvise कर सकते हैं, how we can grow our network, because according to me your network is your net worth. ये एक लाइन ना हम लोग ज्यादातर एमएलएम में या फिर डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में सुनते हैं, बट when it comes to our personal life or personal career, we have to understand कि हमारा network बहुत strong होना चाहिए. To build that network, what are the steps, what are those steps जो आपको लेने हैं तो आप आगे चल के अपने नेटवर्क को बिल्ड कर सके. Along with that, you can build your professional journey and you can in the contact with several people, जिससे आपकी जर्नी और भी ज्यादा नरिशिंग और भी ज्यादा एवरग्रीन बन सके. तो उसके बारे में हम डिस्कशन करेंगे. Along with that, we have to also discuss that how you can grow your personality, how you can just improvise your personality during your undergraduate section and after your graduation. So this is what we'll be discussing in the session. Ashu, you want to say something?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I was saying your camera was not visible.
Um, I guess it is visible. I have joined with the another device. Is it not yet?
No, sir. Earlier it was, but now not now.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, I guess I'm visible now, everyone.
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो आई वाज सेइंग कि कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है अपनी इस जर्नी को ग्रो करते जाना और अपने नेटवर्क को और ज्यादा बड़ा करना, और कैसे हम अपने नेटवर्क को बड़ा कर सकते हैं। अलोंग विद दैट वी हैव टू आल्सो कंसीडर आवर पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट। अपनी पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट पे भी हमें बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, बिकॉज योर पर्सनालिटी शोज योर ethics, along with that it shows your personal और professional journey. So इन्हीं सब चीजों को accumulate करके हम लोग amalgamate करके आज start करने जा रहे हैं। Again I'll be telling you in 15 minutes about LinkedIn optimization. After that I'll be overheading to the topics like how you can develop your skill and how you can grow your network. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's get started. Okay, so I guess my screen is visible to everyone, right? Okay, fine. Yeah. So firstly, we have to understand that what is LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn है क्या, and along with that, LinkedIn कैसे help करता है आपकी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को ग्रो करने में, और कैसे आप अपनी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को इम्प्रोवाइज कर सकते हैं LinkedIn के थ्रू। LinkedIn is a platform where you connect with professional peoples, or you can say the peoples who are in your field, in your specialization. Like if you are a student of commerce, if you are a student of humanities, if you are a student of technology, so there are several peoples who are over there from the same specialization or same field. Right. As you can see here, it is mentioned that 67% of the companies look at job candidates LinkedIn profiles before extending a job offer. 72% of the recruiters hire through LinkedIn. So this is a proper analysis of the recruiters and the companies who come across LinkedIn and they find your profile interesting and they just grab your profile और आपको hire कर लेते हैं। What are the things that you have to understand when you are over there on the LinkedIn? किन चीजों का ख्याल रखना है, साथ में अपनी लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल को कैसे आप स्ट्रांग बना सकते हैं, इसके बारे में भी जानते हैं। सबसे पहले ये समझना जरूरी है कि लिंक्डइन पे हम और क्या क्या कर सकते हैं। लिंक्डइन पे आप अपनी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को किक स्टार्ट करेंगे। आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू कनेक्ट विद द पीपल हु आर इन सेम स्पेशलाइजेशन as yours, or you can also connect with the people in which specialization you have a hobby or you have a favor, right? After that, moving forwards, this is something the LinkedIn looks like. Okay, now comes profile. The very first thing is that you have to build your profile. How you can build your profile? There are three main things that you have to understand: pictorial information, profile section, along with that final touch up section. What does it mean? Pictorial information का मतलब ये है कि आपकी profile picture बहुत eye catching होनी चाहिए। Eye catching का मतलब your profile picture should be professional, you are well attired, or you are in a formal attire. That should be a compulsion. तो पिक्टोरियल इंफॉर्मेशन ये जस्टिफाई करती है या ये फिर रिफ्लेक्ट करती है दैट व्हाट अ काइंड ऑफ पर्सन यू आर, इफ यू आर अ वेल अटायर्ड पर्सन और नॉट। तो ये चीजें हमारी पिक्टोरियल इंफॉर्मेशन के थ्रू आती हैं। मान लीजिए कि अगर आपने पिक्चर एक नॉर्मल सेल्फी लगा दी है, जैसे आजकल हम लोग सेल्फी ले लेते हैं, तो उससे ज्यादा बेहतर होगा, या उससे कंपेयर किया जाए उससे ज्यादा बेहतर होगा एक प्रोफेशनल पिक्चर विच यू हैव टेकन इन फॉर्मल अटायर। सो दैट मैटर्स। सेकेंड थिंग इज प्रोफाइल सेक्शन। प्रोफाइल सेक्शन में क्या क्या चीजें आती हैं? प्रोफाइल सेक्शन में आप अपना बायो मेंशन करते हैं। बायो मींस अ शॉर्ट इंट्रोडक्शन और अ ब्रीफ ऑफ योरसेल्फ कि आप क्या हैं, Along with that, what do you want to achieve and where you are working? What are your past experiences? In which field you are specialized, or what skills you are having? That is what your profile section highlights. After that, then comes final touch up section. It means कि आप इस सेक्शन में अपनी सारी अचीवमेंट्स के साथ साथ अपने स्कोर्स, अपने सर्टिफिकेट्स, या फिर वो सारे ई फॉर्मेट में सर्टिफिकेट्स या जो भी अचीवमेंट्स हैं उनको आप शोकेस करते हैं जो कि आपने लास्ट कुछ प्रीवियस ईयर्स में अचीव किए हैं या प्रीवियस कुछ टाइम में अचीव किए हुए हैं. एक एक करके इनके बारे में समझते हैं. पिक्टोरियल इंफॉर्मेशन कैसे मैटर करती है? एज यू कैन सी हियर दैट योर पिक्टोरियल इंफॉर्मेशन शुड बी लाइक दिस in a formal attire. You don't have to use any image or any picture that is not formal. Right? Then comes the LinkedIn cover. LinkedIn cover kya hota hai? It's a banner which reflects that in which field you are working, or that banner also reflects that what kind of a person or what kind of a specialization you are having. Like if you go to my LinkedIn and if you will check my LinkedIn, I have mentioned over there something. तो आप वहां पे कुछ कोटेशंस मेंशन कर सकते हैं उस बैनर में या फिर उस कवर इमेज में. अलोंग विद दैट आप वहां पे ये भी मेंशन कर सकते हैं दैट इन विच फील्ड यू आर स्पेशलाइज्ड और इन विच फील्ड यू आर वर्किंग. राइट? प्रोफाइल पिक्चर सिर्फ आपकी ऐसी होनी चाहिए जो कि सिर्फ और सिर्फ यही डिपिक्ट करे दैट यू आर फॉर्मली अटायर्ड. After that, you can see here, then comes profile section. Profile section के लिए या profile picture के लिए एक बात यहाँ पे mentioned है that your profile picture is a key element of your LinkedIn presence. Our research shows that just having a picture makes your profile 14 times more likely to be viewed by others. मतलब अगर आप एक फॉर्मल पिक्चर वहां पे यूज करते हैं या फिर एक पिक्टोरियल इंफॉर्मेशन देते हैं तो 14 टाइम्स ज्यादा चांसेस हो जाते हैं आपके और लोगों के साथ कनेक्ट होने के या फिर आपके हायरिंग के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. As a recruiter, that means this little round image is your first chance to make a good impression on candidates, and it's a key element of your recruiter brand. Moving forward, then comes समथिंग लाइक दिस. इस तरीके से आपकी इमेज होनी चाहिए. इट शुड बी रीसेंट, करंट की इमेज होनी चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने कुछ पास्ट 2-3 साल पहले की इमेज वहां पे लगाई हुई है. 60% ऑफ द फ्रेम ऑफ द फोटो शुड बी योर फेस ओनली. आपका फेस कवर्ड होना चाहिए. यू शुड बी वियरिंग प्रोफेशनल लुकिंग क्लोथ्स. इट शुड बी ओनली योर फोटो. आपकी फोटो होनी चाहिए, उसमें कोई और ग्रुप फोटो या किसी अदर पर्सन का इन्वॉल्वमेंट ना हो. देन यू शुड बी लुकिंग टुवर्ड्स द कैमरा, which means you have to take a proper pose where you are looking in front of the camera. Right? Moving forward, then comes your profile section. Profile section के लिए आप कैसे अपनी cover image को कैसे डिजाइन कर सकते हैं? Cover image भी बहुत मैटर करती है. Like you can see here that this candidate has a picture over there. Okay, profile picture, and in the cover image she has mentioned her name along with her title, her designation. Right? So this is what you can do, and you can also mention your mail ID or phone number in your cover image. This is how you can just make or design your cover image to look interesting on LinkedIn. Moving forward, then comes profile section. Profile section के बारे में बात करते हैं. Profile section क्या बताता है? Profile section tells that what is your field, in which field you are working, what are your experiences, what are your education qualification. This is what the main headers what look like in the profile section. Okay, this is what a profile section looks like. कुछ इस तरीके से हमारा डैशबोर्ड दिखता है हमको. As you can see, अब अगर आपको अपनी प्रोफाइल ऐड करनी है, you have to add from here. Then you have to add some information, score, recommended, additional. These are some stages where you will be adding the information जो कि necessary है आपके प्रोफाइल सेक्शन के लिए. जब हम कोर में जाएंगे या रिकमेंडेड में जाएंगे, there are so many options you can see here that what you should add over there. After that, अगर हम बात करें आपके सर्टिफिकेशंस की, इफ यू आर हैविंग सम सर्टिफिकेशंस इन पर्टिकुलर फील्ड, लाइक आपने कोई डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट का कोर्स किया हुआ है, या फिर इफ यू हैव डन कोडिंग एंड प्रोग्रामिंग, इफ यू हैव डन पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट कोर्सेज, इफ यू हैव डन समथिंग एल्स, सो यू कैन ऐड द लाइसेंसेस और सर्टिफिकेट्स ओवर देयर विद दिस ऑप्शन एज यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन. Moving forward, then there comes add courses. What are the courses that you have done previously? Like if you have done SQL, NoSQL, database management system, MS Excel, Power BI, these are some trending topics you can choose for your courses, and you can also do. I'll suggest, so in courses को आप यहाँ पे mention कर सकते हैं, या फिर वो courses जो कि आप already कर चुके हैं. Right? Moving forward, add course में आपको course name, if you are having that ID of the course, you can mention over there. It's not necessary. And then you have to mention that with which particular stream or the field it is associated with, and then you can save it. It reflects that which course you are enrolled in. Moving forward, then comes additional. Additional में बहुत सारी चीजें आ जाती हैं, like your voluntarily experience and your projects, your honors and awards. आप किन किन organization से इससे पहले जुड़े रहे हैं, कहाँ कहाँ आपका work experience रहा है, along with that your contact information, test scores, languages आप क्या क्या जानते हैं. One more thing, let me reflect that here. uh, there is one relative who is working in Denmark of mine, and she is an Accenture. एक बार क्या हुआ, I have mentioned on LinkedIn that I only know English. Okay, I only know English and Hindi. That's what my language preference is on LinkedIn. But एक query आई थी Accenture की तरफ से, एक designation था where they were searching for a person who can speak, let's say 30 or 40% of French. Okay, and the profile was good. So there is one of my friend who knows French, but उसने अपने LinkedIn प्रोफाइल में फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज को ऐड नहीं किया हुआ था. मतलब वो जिस लैंग्वेज को जानता है उस लैंग्वेज को उसने वहां ऐड नहीं किया हुआ था. सो व्हाट हैपेंड कि जब उसने उस प्रोफाइल के लिए अप्लाई किया, as I already told you that the person is my relative, तो उन्होंने उसको रेफर किया, एंड जब उसने अप्लाई किया his profile got rejected. उसके रिज्यूम में बकायदा मेंशन था that he knows French, okay, he is proficient in French language, but still he got rejected. The reason was the recruiter went to his ID only, उसकी LinkedIn ID पे गए. Because हम जब अपना resume किसी को submit करते हैं, किसी को अपना CV देते हैं, so we mention over there our portfolio. Portfolio में you can also use your LinkedIn link और LinkedIn ID. So he has mentioned over there, और LinkedIn ID पे जैसे ही recruiter जाता है, वहां पहुंचते ही देखता है that language preferences में हिंदी और English mentioned है, French mentioned नहीं है. बहुत बहुत छोटी सी बात है जो उसने मिस कर दी, एंड जिसकी वजह से वो रोल उसके हाथ से चला गया. हालांकि आफ्टर सम प्रोसेसेस ही गॉट इनटू एसेंचर अगेन, बट दिस एक्चुअली बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है कि आप जिस भी लैंग्वेज में प्रोफिशिएंट हैं, वेदर इट इज इंग्लिश, हिंदी, एनी लैंग्वेज, एनी इंडियन लैंग्वेज और एनी फॉरेन लैंग्वेज, इन any language if you are proficient you have to mention over there. Moving forward, देन ये सारे कुछ ऑप्शंस आते हैं, आप अपने ऑनर्स एंड अवार्ड्स ऐड कर सकते हैं. ऑनर्स एंड अवार्ड्स में उसके अलावा और भी सारी चीजें आती हैं. टेस्ट स्कोर्स आप ऐड कर सकते हैं इफ यू हैव, लाइक जैसे TCS का कुछ टेस्ट होता है, HCL के कुछ टेस्ट होते हैं, टेक्निकल टेस्ट होते हैं. अगर आपने उसमें परफॉर्म किया है एंड आपका टेस्ट स्कोर आया है, यू कैन मेंशन ओवर देयर, राइट. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, इस तरीके से यहाँ पे आपको टेस्ट स्कोर की फील्ड दिख जाएगी, दैट हाउ यू कैन मेंशन द टेस्ट स्कोर. टाइटल मेंशन करना है, आफ्टर दैट एसोसिएटेड विद, जैसे मान लीजिए आपने TCS का NQT अटेंड किया है, यू हैव परफॉर्म्ड इन दैट, राइट. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू जस्ट मेंशन द नेम, यू हैव टू मेंशन द स्कोर एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन व्हाट यू हैव डन ओवर देयर, एंड व्हाट वाज द डेट, व्हाट वाज द टाइमिंग, एंड देन यू कैन सेव दैट, राइट. Moving forward, then come languages. I have already told you about the languages, that how much importance are of these languages, जो कि आप जानते हैं. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं, causes के बारे में बात करते हैं, that what causes you care about. This is a very important section of LinkedIn. बहुत कम लोग जानते होंगे कि ये किस लिए important है. Anyone knows here in the team who are right now in the session from Gmeet, or anyone who are watching from YouTube live, you can also comment in the live chat if you know that what does it mean, causes you care about. This is a very important section of LinkedIn.
I think it means your interest fields, I mean, where you want to work and what interests you.
um
Or
somewhere, yeah.
cause.
So it highlights what, other than the business, which are our areas of interest or what is our social alignment.
Other than our interest in specialization, good.
Yes.
So the very first person told me that it shows our interest. Yes, it shows our interest, but other than our specialization, which we have already mentioned on our bio, right? So whatever you have mentioned in your introduction, in your profile section, that's your front, right? Whatever you are mentioning here, causes you care about, it's your back end, right? It's your personal choices, or you can say your personal interest or the fields. If you are not like getting any opportunity in the fields in which you are specialized, so you should go over there in these fields, right? So LinkedIn algorithm shows you the post or job openings, or let's say connections in the same fields in which you are selecting causes you care about. ठीक है, जो भी fields आप यहाँ पे select करते हैं, LinkedIn वही कनेक्शंस या उन्हीं लोगों को आपसे कनेक्ट करता है, या फिर वैसी ही पोस्ट या वैसी ही जॉब्स आपको रिकमेंड करता है, ठीक है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर स्पेशलाइजेशन। वो वाली पोस्ट या वो वाले जॉब्स के पीपल तो आपको मिलेंगे ही वहां पे, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम देम आप इन सभी लोगों को भी मिल सकते हैं जिनकी लिस्ट यहाँ पे मेंशन है, ठीक है। सो दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉजेस यू केयर अबाउट। मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, देन कम्स कोर में हमारे पास एड अबाउट, एड एजुकेशन, एड पोजीशन, एड करियर ब्रेक एंड एड स्किल्स। ये कुछ कोर इन्फॉर्मेशन है जो कि सबसे पहले मेंशन की जाती है, जहां पे आप अपने बारे में लिखते हैं, अपनी एजुकेशन के बारे में बताते हैं, व्हाट पोजीशन यू आर वर्किंग, लाइक इफ यू हैव स्विच फ्रॉम वन कंपनी टू अनदर एंड देन अनदर टू द थर्ड वन, तो आप एक सीक्वल बनाते हैं वहां पे, एंड in that sequel you add the positions, and then career break भी mention करते हैं if you are taking any career break for your education or for your professional education, then you can add your skills also. These are the things you can add in the profile section, main thing, right? Education add करने के लिए कुछ ये steps होते हैं, you have to mention your school। बहुत से लोग यहाँ पे ऐसे होंगे who are taking the live session right now who don't know how to add your educational qualification। so school add करना है, यानी कि university add करनी है आपको, then you have to add the degree, field of study in which field you are studying right now, then start and end date, and then what is the grade you have achieved, right? And then you can save that। along with that, one more thing is over there जो बहुत मैटर करती है। let me show you this icon, notify network। can anyone tell me how does it there are merits and demerits both of this notify network, इसके merits भी हैं और demerits भी हैं। anyone who can tell me the merits of this particular function? merits बता सकता है कोई? I guess no one, no issues। कोई demerits बता सकता है? okay,
I
no
Sir,
problem।
think,
yeah,
sir, I think it mainly enhances our network building opportunities with the people who have the same education as us, who study in the same college and universities as our.
okay, okay, very good, very good, excellent। so this is one thing that you told me, right? apart from that, there are several merits of this। if you are notifying the people in which particular educational course you are qualified, or let's say in which field you are qualified, then it connects you with the people who are from the same field, and along with that it also give you opportunities of getting chances to be hired in the same field। because कई बार ऐसा होता है जब हमने कोई पर्टिकुलर कोर्स कंप्लीट किया है, कोई पर्टिकुलर कोर्स का कंप्लीशन हुआ, एंड वी अपडेट दैट एंड वी आल्सो नोटिफाई आवर नेटवर्क। सी, देयर इज वन थिंग दैट इज मेंशन्ड देयर, नेटवर्क। नेटवर्क मींस जितने भी लोगों से आप कनेक्टेड हो उन्हीं के पास ये नोटिफिकेशन जाएगा, राइट? द पर्संस विद whom you are connected on LinkedIn, उनके पास ये नोटिफिकेशन जाता है, या फिर उनको ही ये पोस्ट विजिबल होती है जब आप इसको लॉन्च करते हैं, राइट? बट द थिंग इज, it also notifies the people apart from your network। 10% of the algorithm works there as well। 90% of algorithm works in your surroundings or your networks। the particular 10% is working in the network जो कि आपके साथ connected ही नहीं है। so this is very important। जब भी आप कोई नई achievement मतलब आपकी हुई है, या फिर मान लीजिए आपने कोई भी कोर्स कंप्लीट किया है या कोई स्किल कंप्लीशन हुआ है, यू हैव टू नोटिफाई योर नेटवर्क। दिस इज अ मैंडेटरी थिंग यू हैव टू डू। हाँ, बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजों का नोटिफाई करना इज नॉट नेसेसरी, यू डोंट हैव टू नोटिफाई अबाउट दैट, बट यस, अ मेजर अचीवमेंट शुड बी नोटिफाइड। एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो डू वन थिंग, यू कैन ड्राफ्ट अ पोस्ट फॉर that particular thing। like I will tell you about my past experience that when Lucknow holded the G20 session, when Lucknow hosted that, so I was a student delegate over there, and when I attended the session, I just mentioned my whole contribution through a post, and what was my experience in that G20 पोस्ट या G20 के इवेंट में मेरे क्या क्या मैंने क्या क्या सीखा, या फिर मेरी नेटवर्क बिल्डिंग कैसी हुई, कितने लोगों से मिलना हुआ, या फिर कौन सी कंपनीज के साथ हमने CSR एक्टिविटीज करी। एवरीथिंग आई हैव मेंशन्ड इन द पोस्ट, एंड फ्रॉम देयर यू गेट सो मेनी कनेक्शंस रिलेटेड टू द पोस्ट। मतलब उस पोस्ट में जो जो कीवर्ड आपने डाले हैं, जो इंपॉर्टेंट कीवर्ड्स हैं, और जिनके साथ एल्गोरिदम एमलगमेट हो रखा है लिंक्डइन का, उन सभी लोगों से आप मिलते हैं फिर लिंक्डइन पे। लाइक एज आई मेंशन्ड, अगर मैंने वहां पे G20 मेंशन कर दिया है, सो द पीपल हु आर इन गवर्नमेंट सेक्शन, who are working in CSR activities, or let's say they are government employees, or let's say they are private employees but they are doing CSR activities, so I will connect with them. Somehow they will be connected with me in my connection. So this happens. I guess this is very clear to everyone now, right? That why we have to notify the network.
Oh, yes, sir.
Fine. Moving forward, again we can add experiences, like in which companies you have like past experiences आपके क्या रहे हैं, कौन कौन सी कंपनीज में आपने काम किया है, या फिर कहाँ कहाँ आपने इंटर्नशिप्स की हैं, कहाँ कहाँ आपने फुल टाइम रोल जो है किया हुआ है. You have to mention the title, like at which designation you were entitled, then employment type आपका क्या था, full time, part time, internship, whatever, then company name, location and location type. Location type में आपको mention करना होता है, is it on site, like you are working in the office, or you are working from home, or you are a remote candidate. So you can mention over there. Along with that, एक चीज का ख्याल रखना है कि एजुकेशन को चाहे आप नोटिफाई करें या ना करें, आपने जो भी आपकी एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन है, if you are not notifying that to your connections, that is okay, but you have to notify about your experiences. This is a must. Whether you are in any particular industry, let's say I am in the tech industry, whenever I am switching my job role, or if I am switching my CSR activities, or let's say if I am switching my project domains, I always notify that on my LinkedIn, and my connections get to know that. Okay, connections ke sath sath, I told you 10% of the people are those in all of the notified people जो कि वो होते हैं जो आपसे already connected नहीं है, but in the same field in which you have posted the segment, right? आगे चलते हैं. स्किल में आप अपनी स्किल्स ऐड कर सकते हैं, like whatever skills you are having. Okay, now comes a very important thing, that LinkedIn users who list at least 5 skills are contacted up to 33 times more by recruiters. So ये चीज आप नोट कर लीजिए, whenever you are mentioning the skills on LinkedIn, you have to understand कि आप 5 या 5 से ज्यादा skills mention करिए. It somehow reflects that how much skilled person you are. Along with that, 33 टाइम्स मोर आपके चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं हायर होने के या रिक्रूटर्स के थ्रू आपकी जो कैंडिडेचर है वो एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. There is one thing what you can do, like this is something like word cloud generator. I have told this last year in the last session of LinkedIn optimization. This is a very important thing. If anyone remember what is this, किसी को याद है? There are several people from training and placement cell over there, several persons, students. If anyone,
Rahul, I'm sorry to interrupt, but all these are new set of students.
oh
When you
fine,
had come, then the set of students were different, so
okay,
they would not be knowing. They've none of them have attended your session.
fine.
Okay.
So this is, I'm so sorry. So this is a word cloud generator. This basically helps you to generate the text according to your field. You can generate the text according to your field, in which field you are. So this helps you generate the text, like आप जिस भी field में हैं आपको कुछ inputs डालने होंगे, and वहां से आपका bio section ready हो सकता है. हालांकि आज तो हम लोग chat GPT का भी use कर लेते हैं. Apart from that, you can also use your own skills to define your bio section, define your introduction section. Okay, so this is all about your introductory section, कि कैसे आप अपने introductory section को और अच्छे से enhance कर सकते हो. उसी के साथ साथ यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं इस वर्ड क्लाउड जनरेटर में. एक हेल्प और मिलती है हमको, हम यहाँ से कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स ले सकते हैं जो वर्ड्स हम अपनी पोस्ट में मेंशन कर सकते हैं, ताकि उस पोस्ट की रीच के ज्यादा चांसेस हो जाए, ऑडियंस ज्यादा टारगेट हो सके, है ना. तो वो कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स होते हैं, कीवर्ड्स होते हैं, मान लीजिए टैग्स होते हैं, दैट यू कैन सर्च ओवर हियर एंड यू कैन check if it is relevant according to your LinkedIn profile or not. That's what you can do as well from here. Okay, moving forward, last comes final touch up section. Now what is this? You can just edit your intro. आप अपने इंट्रोडक्शन को एडिट कर सकते हैं इफ यू वांट टू डू द फाइनल टचअप. फाइनल टचअप का मतलब है कहीं आप कुछ भूल गए हैं, या फिर कहीं आपने मिस्टेकिंगली कहीं पे कुछ भी एरर कर दिया है, तो यू कैन जस्ट करेक्ट दैट, है ना. आफ्टर दैट एडिट इंट्रो में आप अपनी हेडलाइन चेंज कर सकते हैं. हेडलाइन इज व्हाट इट सेज ऑल अबाउट योर करंट प्रोफाइल. लाइक इफ आई वांट टू एक्सप्लेन अबाउट मी इन अ सिंगल लाइन, सो आई एम अ सीनियर सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट, आई एम अ project associate and project head. So I have to mention this headline in my bio section or in my headline section. This is what is a single statement which reflects your current position, reflects your current career. Okay, तो याद रखिए whatever you are doing in your current scenario you have to mention that in your headline. उसके अलावा आप कहीं पे भी वो चीज नहीं mention करेंगे. Only in your experience you can mention that, right? After that, in which industry you are working, and then what's the education you have got from this, like from which field you are got here, और क्या क्या चीजें आपने यहाँ से सीखी हैं, you can mention over there. ठीक है, then you can save it. So this is all about the skills and the educational field that you can mention. Now comes कि कहाँ पे हमें headline दिखती है. जैसे यहाँ पे आपका नाम दिखेगा, and this is how your headline reflects here. Talent acquisition specialist recruiting human resources. So if you're mentioning over there your headline, like you are a student or an undergraduate student or a pre-final student, you have to mention that, because you are not a professional candidate. So you have to mention that you are a pre-final student, and then you have to mention in which field you are specializing. Okay, this is what you can majorly mention in your headline. ठीक है, कई बार हम क्या करते हैं कि कुछ भी मेंशन कर देते हैं जो कि सही नहीं है. If you are not in the field of coding and programming, there are several candidates who come over me, who come in front of me, और मैं देखता हूँ कि if they have mentioned coding and programming skills in their headlines, but when we interview them, तो हमें पता चलता है they don't know the C and P of coding and programming, right? So this is what you don't have to do. You don't have to dodge over LinkedIn, like you don't have to dodge someone on LinkedIn. तो ये काम नहीं करना है. You do only have to mention the authentic details, because authenticity gets more visibility. इस चीज का याद रखिएगा. Authenticity gets more visibility. This is something which has been told to me by my senior, and that's what I am telling you, कि जब आप authentic होंगे तो ही आप ज्यादा visible होंगे लोगों को, है ना? तो आप authentic कैसे बन सकते हैं? अपनी headline में आप वही mention कीजिए whatever you are doing in your present scenario. After that, in your about section, you have to mention the things what you have done in your past, what you are doing in your current, and what you are thinking that you can do in your future, right? जैसे मैं एक example दे देता हूँ यहाँ पे. I can mention in my about section 3 statements. I have an experience of 4 to 5 years in the edtech industry. Apart from that, I am working as a project head in different CSR activities. Along with that, I am a product manager in an MNC. After that, I can also mention about my futuristic aspects या futuristic targets. जैसे कि I have to deal with some Digital Bharat 2025 project which has been given to my company. So I can mention that in my about section. ठीक है? This is what you can mention in your about section. Moving forward, last comes this is one more thing. I will share the link with you of this particular uh, let's say the software, or it's just a website. You will get an insight that what kind of headline you can generate according to your specialization. If you are in HR field, so कैसी headline होनी चाहिए आपके LinkedIn profile के लिए, you can do it from here. ठीक है? I'll share the resources after the session. Then comes in edit intro section. If you are working somewhere, uh, very important thing that I want to reflect here, कि just like if I'm working in company A and company B, मैं company A में काम कर रहा हूँ and company B में काम कर रहा हूँ. There are two companies in which I'm working. It's not, by the way, legal, but yet I am telling you. मान लेते हैं ऐसा. If you are working in company A as an intern and company B as a part-time candidate, okay. So you have mentioned both the positions on LinkedIn. अगर आप दोनों पोजीशन मेंशन करते हैं, so there is one problem arises, that is कि currently you are working over there and that reflects, right? आप वहां पे अगर ये चीज रिफ्लेक्ट कर देंगे तो क्या होगा? It shows that you are not a perfect candidate to work with. There are several students or several second year or pre-final students or first year students who got internship in several companies, several let's say startups, and they mention 2 3 startups or 2 3 companies over there that they are currently working as an intern over there. ठीक है? Okay, it is good that you are showing your experiences, your job position, and with whom you are related, but it's not good that you are working with 2 or 3 persons or 2 or 3 candidates at the same time, and you are also mentioning it on the LinkedIn. तो इस चीज का खास ख्याल रखना है आपको. That, just a second. Yeah. सो आई वाज सेइंग इस चीज का खास ख्याल रखना है आपको कि जब भी आप अपने लिंक्डइन सेक्शन पे अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस या फिर करंट प्रोफाइल को मेंशन कर रहे हैं, वहां पे आपको ये कभी नहीं मेंशन करना है दैट यू आर वर्किंग विद 2 और 3 पर्टिकुलर स्टार्टअप्स या कंपनीज या व्हाटएवर। ठीक है, तो इन चीजों का ख्याल रखना है, अदरवाइज योर कैंडिडेचर विल गो डाउन। आपका कैंडिडेचर फेल हो जाता है बिकॉज whosoever is the recruiter, he or she obviously will go to your profile section, and obviously he or she will be checking the experiences, your past experiences or your current position. ठीक है, तो I guess I'm very clear with this. Moving forward, there is one more thing which you can add if you are working with some companies. If you mention over there, अभी पिछला मैंने जो अभी आपको दिखाया that where you are working, अगर आप अपनी current profile यहाँ पे mention करते हैं, ठीक है, तो आपकी current profile यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्ट करने लगती है, आपके मेन सेक्शन पे, प्रोफाइल सेक्शन पे मेंशन होने लगती है। ठीक है, सो दिस इज अ बेनिफिट, वेयर एवर यू आर वर्किंग इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स ओवर देयर, वेयर एवर यू आर स्टडिंग इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स ओवर देयर करेंटली। ठीक है, तो याद रखिए आपको एक से ज्यादा करंट पोजीशन मेंशन नहीं करनी है। इफ यू आर डूइंग सो यू आर मेकिंग योरसेल्फ लो। ठीक है, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट लिंक्डइन कि लिंक्डइन में किन किन चीजों का हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, एनी क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम योर साइड स्टूडेंट्स? पहले हम कुछ क्वेश्चन Q&A session करेंगे about LinkedIn, and after that for 15 minutes I'll be going ahead with skill development and skill enhancing. ठीक है, that will be a oral session. So yes, if the coordinators are there, you can just tell the students that Q&A is open, they can ask their questions. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, sir, visible and audible. Rishi, you can collect the questions from the YouTube if these are there.
Uh, Sir, there is a question in comment section. So a student is asking, what about age bias on mentioning graduation here?
So what is the exact question?
So the question means like, you have mentioned that we should mention our graduation time and year. So
Yeah.
there's graduation bias, like we have seen recently in COVID years, there's
Hmm.
bias among COVID graduated students, like they haven't completed their form of degree in
Graduation.
traditional way.
Hmm.
So that can be a negative point for student graduated in COVID years. So
No,
so the
that can't
question
be a
is,
negative perspective. The reason is, if you are mentioning over there your graduation period, it only reflects what is your period, right? As you said that someone who has done his or her graduation in the COVID times, so somehow कभी कभी ऐसा होता है, recruiters सोचते हैं if the person is well qualified, well skilled, or properly skilled or not, right? This is the main thing that recruiters think about. So for that you can maintain your profile ना, आप अपने प्रोफाइल को मेंटेन करिए, यू कैन अर्न सेवरल सर्टिफिकेट्स, यू कैन ऐड योर लाइसेंसेस एंड सर्टिफिकेट्स ओवर देयर, यू कैन मेंशन व्हाट कोर्सेज यू हैव डन, यू कैन मेंशन योर स्किल्स, अलोंग विद दैट यू कैन मेंशन योर अचीवमेंट्स। सेवरल पोस्ट के थ्रू, 10 और 15 पोस्ट के थ्रू आप सेवरल अचीवमेंट्स दिखाइए, डू सेवरल वेबिनार्स, अटेंड सेवरल वेबिनार्स एंड वर्कशॉप्स, और वो वहां मेंशन करिए। सो इट विल समहाउ बैलेंस दैट, वो बैलेंस हो जाता है, because there are several persons. There is one HR consultancy uh, which with which I am associated. uh, so in that there are several HRs who actually, मैंने खुद देखा है कि they don't consider the profiles who have done their graduation in 19, 20 and 21. They don't consider the persons or the students, right? मतलब ऐसी कोई प्रोफाइल आता है, resume आता है, they just, yeah, there is someone who is raising hand. Sarthak, yeah.
Sir, there is a question how to approach recruiters.
Okay. I'll just come up to this question after this completing this one. So I was saying कि आप जब भी ये मेंशन कर रहे हैं that you have done your graduation in the COVID period or in any kind of period जिससे affect रही हो studies या फिर the economy time जो है affected रहा हो या फिर employment time affect रहा हो, तो उसके लिए you can balance that thing with your professional skills. आपने कौन कौन सी skills achieve की हैं, आप उसको reflect करिए LinkedIn पे. Along with that, you have to mention those skills by post. आप पोस्ट ड्राफ्ट कीजिए, बट पोस्ट ड्राफ्ट करने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि यू आर यूजिंग चैट जीपीटी एंड यू आर यूजिंग 700 वर्ड्स ऑफ पोस्ट एंड देन यू आर जस्ट पोस्टिंग, बस बात खत्म हो गई। उस पे किसी ने लाइक नहीं किया है, देयर आर नो वन हु हैज कमेंटेड, देयर इज नो वन हु हैज रिपोस्टेड, तो इस तरीके की पोस्ट भी नहीं करनी है। यू हैव टू ड्राफ्ट द पोस्ट बाय योरसेल्फ। व्हाट आर योर इनसाइट्स, आपके इनसाइट्स क्या है किसी पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे, किसी पर्टिकुलर स्किल पे या किसी पर्टिकुलर कोर्स पे, है ना? तो वो चीज जब आप मेंशन करते हैं, इफ यू रिफ्लेक्ट योर साइड, आप अपनी, बिकॉज अभी क्या होता है ना कि लिंक्डइन पे टॉप वॉइसेस करके एक आपको बैज मिल जाता है, यू नो एवरीवन, आप लोग जानते हैं इस चीज को? टॉप वॉइस करके एक बैज मिलता है लिंक्डइन पे।
No, sir, we don't know about that.
Okay, just a second, let me show that. I will be showing that to everyone. Yeah, I guess the screen is visible again, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one category. Top voices is a category. आप जिस भी field में you are regularly posting the stuff, you are regularly promoting the stuff and the material, आपको उस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में टॉप वॉइस का बैच मिल जाता है लिंक्डइन पे, राइट? इफ यू आर अ टैलेंट एक्विजिशन एक्सपर्ट, ठीक है, आप टैलेंट एक्विजिशन को लेके पोस्ट डालने लगते हो एंड यू आर टेलिंग द पीपल व्हाट इज टैलेंट एक्विजिशन एंड व्हाट आर द थिंग्स you have to understand while interviewing people, how you can just target the perfect candidate. These kinds of posts, if you are posting as an HR or as a talent acquisition head, तो वहां पे आपको लिंक्डइन क्या करेगा, एक टॉप वॉइस बैच दे देगा इन दैट फील्ड, talent acquisition field. Let me show the badge here. I'll try to show the badge. Maybe it will be reflecting in the images. Yeah, here it is. See, here it is. Top web content writing voice. Everyone, you can see. ये बहुत
Yes,
इंपॉर्टेंट
sir.
है, मतलब इस चीज के बारे में अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो आपको पता होना चाहिए, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आप मान लीजिए इफ यू लव राइटिंग, हम ये लेके चलते हैं, इफ यू लव स्टोरी टेलिंग, ठीक है, यू जस्ट डू स्टोरी टेलिंग, यू जस्ट पोस्ट योर कंटेंट ऑन लिंक्डइन, बट इट शुड बी प्रोफेशनल, इट शुड बी अंडर द प्रोफेशनल बॉर्डर्स, राइट? तो आप वो पोस्ट करना स्टार्ट कीजिए, देयर विल बी सम टाइम, बट मैंने अभी भी कहा आपको दैट पोस्ट शुड बी नॉट डिराइव फ्रॉम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, बिकॉज देयर इज अ वेरी ह्यूज डिफरेंस इन द पोस्ट विच इज डिराइव्ड बाय यू एंड विच इज डिराइव्ड बाय एआई, राइट? तो दोनों में बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस आता है एंड दैट डिफरेंस समहाउ अट्रैक्ट्स द ऑडियंस, वो ऑडियंस को अट्रैक्ट कर जाती है। देयर आर सेवरल टॉप वॉइसेस ऑन लिंक्डइन। आप इस सेशन के बाद, दिस इज योर असाइनमेंट, लेट्स से दैट यू हैव टू सर्च सेवरल टॉप वॉइसेस एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड योर नीश। आप अपने नीश को सर्च कीजिए, रिसर्चिंग कीजिए, अपने ऊपर एनालाइज कीजिए कि आप किस नीश में ज्यादा से ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं लिंक्डइन पे, right? Because see, everyone is knowledgeable here who are watching this session and who are in the meeting, who are in the session, everyone is knowledgeable, but we have to analyze that in which field we are skilled enough that we can raise our voice, right? So this matters. If you are a good content creator, so you just go ahead and create the content on LinkedIn. Now there is one more section over there, the video section, अभी recently आया है LinkedIn पे, है ना? तो you can do that as well. जैसे यहाँ पे एक और टॉप वॉइस मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ, टॉप डिजिटल पब्लिशिंग वॉइस। व्हाट डज इट मीन? दैट यू आर पब्लिशिंग योर डिजिटल कंटेंट in e-format. There is one magazine, Urvandita. I'll mention here, Urvandita. There is one student from NPG. She she is the owner of that magazine, e-magazine, Urvandita. I don't remember her name. Uh, if anyone knows her name, I'll search her. She's from NPG only. I'll get you know about her. Yeah, she's here. Apurva Tripathi. Maybe the candidates over here know her or not. So she has done her BSc Computer Science from NPG. You can see, guys. आप देख सकते हैं, right? And she is a very great candidate. मतलब बहुत अच्छा कैंडिडेचर है इस स्टूडेंट का आपके कॉलेज से। नेशनल पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट कॉलेज लखनऊ, बीएससी कंप्यूटर साइंस इन्होंने किया, एंड आफ्टर दैट शी इज हैंडलिंग हर उर्वंदिता startup, or let's say it's a firm. She's handling it. Let me just open it. So as you can see, there are 881 followers, and if you will go to Instagram profile of Urvandita, you will see the reach is so much, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा reach है, ठीक है? And you can see she regularly post her content. वो अपना content regularly post करती है। मेरी आवाज सबको आ रही है ना? No one is responding, no one is giving the reaction. So मुझे लग रहा है मेरी आवाज
Yes,
तेज
sir.
है।
No,
You're
sir.
clear.
No, sir. We are able
Yes,
to
sir.
hear your
Yes,
voice.
sir. Your voice is coming.
Okay, so
You're audible, sir.
I am taking this example just to motivate you guys that from which college you are, the same candidate is from the same college. Okay, I'm just motivating you कि आप भी वो कर सकते हो जो ये candidate कर रहा है. See, she has mentioned 15 million plus views on Instagram. You can search her profile and this Urvandita on Instagram as well. ठीक है? See, she posts about the things and she shares the insights as well. So whatever you are doing, you just share that. There will be a time the candidate or the recruiter will hire you. If you want to get hired, तो आपको hire कर लिया जाएगा. But the main thing is you should be consistent on this platform. This is a professional platform और आपका consistency बहुत matter करता है यहाँ पे. अगर आप consistent हो अपने post को लेके, अपने content को लेके, या अपनी जो भी आपके current scenarios में जो भी चीजें चल रही हैं, उन सभी चीजों को लेके आप sharing काफी करते हो, तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड प्लेस और आप बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं आपके रिक्रूट होने के, ठीक है? सो द पीपल हु से दैट द एम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट इज वेरी लो, आई कांट शेयर माय पर्सनल dashboard here, but there are several people who approached to me for this particular job role, that is learning and development department, from several MNCs. They want to hire me, but हमें पता है that what field I have chosen and in which field I have to work. Now why they are just coming to me, why they are coming to me, the question is that, the question is, the answer is very simple, कि I have made my profile so strong and I am reflecting my profile so strong that the people are interested to know me, है ना? So this is what you have to do on LinkedIn. You have to make your profile so strong and interesting and sounding that the recruiter wants to know you. आपने एक बार resume share किया and then the recruiter wants to know you. That's it. This is what you can do. Okay. Okay. So there was one another question from someone. I guess Sarthak asked something. Sarthak,
Yes,
could you
sir.
please ask
Sir,
that?
actually, there was another question: how to build up connection through cold DMs?
Okay. Connections through cold DMs. See, cold DM is something that I don't prefer in regular phases. But if you want to go with cold emailing or like directly messaging on LinkedIn to the persons. Hello.
I think, sir, he meant direct messaging,
Yeah.
DM.
Okay. So if you are messaging to the person directly through LinkedIn, there are so less chances that the person who is at a good position will obviously reply you. But the professional way is to communicate through email, because I have seen when I have, there is one HR, let me search for that name, Raj Nandani Gupta. She is a senior HR in physics wala right now. Yeah. Okay. So she is a senior HR in physics wala right now, and there was some project for which physics wala opened the tenders some 7 to 8 months ago, and I have applied for that, and the post was from Raj Nandini ma'am only, right? So I have reached her out through LinkedIn messaging, but she didn't reply. Obviously she is not going to reply through LinkedIn messages, but she is going to reply through the mail. So the best way is to communicate through mail only. I would suggest कि आप कभी भी cold messages कर रहे हैं, तो don't go ahead with Instagram, don't go ahead with the LinkedIn messaging, you go ahead with emailing. If you are asking for some favor, you just mention over there, hi, your name, this side, I am a professional candidate and I have a specialization in particular field, and I have an experience of this in this year. I just want to know your mail ID so that I can share my resume. And if you are available, please, if you can refer me in the same profile, whatever is the job ID, if you have searched for that, whatever is the job role that you have searched, या फिर किसी भी पोस्ट में आपने जॉब रोल देखा हुआ है, तो आप ऐसे डायरेक्टली कोल्ड मेल कर सकते हैं, तो वहां से रिप्लाई आने के चांसेस ज्यादा होते हैं. आई हैव डन दिस, सो आई एम टेलिंग दिस. ठीक है, तो आई वुड नॉट से कि आप लिंक्डइन के थ्रू कोल्ड मैसेजेस करें, बिकॉज नो वन इज गोइंग टू रिप्लाई ओवर देयर. Very few people are there who reply on LinkedIn by directly messaging them. And along with that, if you are a premium candidate, this is one feature of LinkedIn as well, कि अगर आप प्रीमियम कैंडिडेट हैं तो ही आप जो पर्सन है जो कि प्रीमियम पर्सन है उनको आप मैसेज कर सकते हैं. सो यस, यू कांट रीच देम डायरेक्टली थ्रू मैसेजेस. आई होप आई एम वेरी क्लियर विद दिस.
Yes, sir. Actually,
Yes,
one more
sir.
question was there from the YouTube live. That was, what's the best way to optimize LinkedIn headlines to create both attract recruiters and industry peers?
uh, just a minute, there is one in call message as well. Yeah, could you please again repeat the question?
Yes, sir. The question was, what's the best way to optimize LinkedIn headlines to attract both recruiters and industry peers?
Yeah, I have told you here in the PDF. I'll share the link of this website and this handle, from where you can just optimize your headline. As I told you before, अगर optimize नहीं करना है, the best way to catch the attention is in which field you are working right now. See here, she has mentioned HR team lead at PW, faculty hiring and HRBP. HRBP is a segment of physics wala, which she handles, right? So this is what you can mention over there. Apart from that, the current scenario, उसने अभी currently कहाँ पे वो work कर रही हैं, उन्होंने वो mention किया है. After that, she has mentioned what she has done in past, and then after that what skills she is having, and then from where she is certified. These are some 2 3 4 main pointers. Again, I am repeating: current position, last position, skill, and certification. These 4 things you can mention in your headline. I personally suggest कि आप ये 4 चीजें अगर mention कर देते हैं, so it attracts the recruiters and it catches the attention of the recruiters. Apart from that, अगर आप ये follow नहीं करना चाहते हैं, you can only give your present position over there. You can mention the present position, and after that you can mention your skill, 1 or 2 skill that is sufficient, and then your certification. ठीक है? You don't have to mention your ex position like your last position. And if you are a student, like you are a pre-final or a graduate student, you are in third year, second year, you have to mention over there pre-final student or second year student, and your course or your stream, and then your skills only. This is what you have to mention. Yes. Who is there raising hand?
Sir, there's a question about from a student like successful gap years are entertained, but what about unsuccessful one? Should we mention that we have a gap year?
Yes, you have to mention that, because see, it reflects in your resume and CV. This happened with me also in last a few months. uh, as I told you that there is one project with for which I'm working with physics wala. So what happened, that in September, I guess, no, August. In August, August, September, and October. This was my gap months, not gap year, right? So when I proposed for the project and I submitted my proposal to the company, so they directly asked the person who was connected with me. They directly asked that in these 3 months, why these 3 months you were on gap. They directly asked this. So my answer was this, कि जब भी ऐसा क्वेश्चन कोई पूछता है, so you have to answer this in a very proficient way. You have to answer this by telling that you were utilizing this period to enhance your skills and you has done so and so activities. Because कभी भी आपका कोई gap year आता है, एक बात ख्याल रखिए, आप कभी भी कोई gap year या gap month ले रहे हैं, तो उस दौरान कोशिश करिए that you are learning something, because if you are learning something, you will be getting certified for that, and you can just show that to the recruiter or to the person कि yes, I am certified for this in this period, and that's why I have took this gap. So इस तरीके से हम manage करते हैं उसको. Yes, please.
Anand from BBA want to ask that, sir, you have mentioned about top voices. So is
Yeah.
there criteria to become a top voices like number of posts and engaging content like likes or something?
There is no such criteria, but you have to be consistent. According to me, you have to be consistent. Let me just search some more top voices over there. You will see the insights. Like top client relation voice, Priya Balan. I don't know who she is, but yes, I'm showing this. As you can see, top voice is business relationship management. She is in BRM. BRM is something where the company or the firm holds the relationship with the clients, right? Maintains the relationship with the clients. She is in that segment. Okay, client relations and career counseling, founder, chairman, cryptopreneur, CEO, CDO, solutionist. Whatever post she is having, she has mentioned in the headline. बात करते हैं top voice की, तो top voice के लिए you can see here the followers, 12,541 followers, and you can see the consistency of the post. Firstly, I'll be sharing that consistency क्या रहती है posting की. Whatever you are getting that it is related to your field or it is related to your specialization, you can repost that and also post that. ठीक है? See, she is just reposting the content or the content related to the company in which she is currently right now. Apart from that, let's move to the comment section. How many comments she has done in her past? Let me see. See, commenting is a better way to reach the people. This is a very, very, very good way. Okay. Let me show you one person whom I personally adore, the co-founder of Crib. Uh, Archit. Yes, he is the one who I personally adore. He's the co-founder at Cribs, and you can see the followers count. He's not in the top voice, but I'm showing this to you because I want to show you that the consistency he maintains with his articles and with his posts and with his quotations. I'll show you that. These are the articles that has been shared by him. You can share the articles related to your segment or related to your specialization on LinkedIn. Apart from that, see, 18 hours, 20 hours, 1 day, 2 day. Now see the consistency. He's not doing long post or he's not like posting the long content. He's only giving the view that we give on X, Twitter पे जो हम views देते हैं, those views he is giving here, the professional views. Looking for experienced iOS developer and Android Kotlin developer to join immediately. DM me if you are interested. This is if you found some opening, you can just message over there. The way Elon Musk was openly supporting Trump in India, people would have thrashed any billionaire for just shaking hands with a politician. So he just give his views over there, right? If you want to scroll, you can scroll his profile. These kind of profiles I personally adore because your consistency matter. ठीक है, consistency बहुत matter करती है. Any other question?
So there's one question. How important is academic scores in the LinkedIn ID?
Sorry.
So how important are the academic scores in the LinkedIn ID?
Okay, academic courses in LinkedIn ID.
So
Fine.
academic scores like the
Scores. Okay.
CGPA.
Okay.
Importance of academics
Fine.
in your LinkedIn profile.
Fine. So अगर आप देखें मोस्टली, जैसे मैं इन्हीं की प्रोफाइल दिखा देता हूँ, कई बार ऐसा होता है आप देखेंगे जाके आपको कहीं पे भी जो बहुत ज्यादा प्रोफेशनल कैंडिडेट्स हैं एंड द पर्संस हु आर ओवर देयर, दे डोंट मेंशन देयर स्कोर्स, राइट? व्हाई इज इट हैज बीन डन? बिकॉज स्कोर्स को ओवरलैप कर जाती हैं आपकी स्किल्स. आपकी स्किल्स के साथ साथ आपके पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस उस कोर्स को ओवरलैप करते हैं. इफ यू आर अ फ्रेशर, so yes, it is very necessary that you have to mention your CGPA or SGPA, right? So that is very necessary. But if the score is not representable, if aapko lagta hai that the CGPA is less than 7 or less than 6, so I would suggest, instead of mentioning CGPA or SGPA, you have to mention what your skills and your experiences, or the webinars, workshops, activities you have attended, CSR activities if you have done so. If you are a student lead or a student coordinator in your college, you can mention over there that. So that is sufficient.
So there's another question. It's like, if I took an exam or completed a project and the results were average, should I mention it on the LinkedIn or leave it out?
No, you have to mention if it's a prestigious examination. You are talking about examinations, right?
Examination and projects as well.
Projects, yeah. So examinations में if it is a decent examination like TCS NQT और Amazon का एक programming examination होता है, Google का GSOC होता है, जैसे ऐसे कुछ अलग अलग examinations हैं या टेस्ट हैं, तो इन सभी में अगर आप participate हैं decent examinations में, prestigious examinations में, yes, you have to mention over there. Even if you are not scoring well, even if you are a failure, you have to mention over there your journey. बहुत जरूरी है शेयर करना that you have faced the journey. ठीक है. प्रोजेक्ट्स के बारे में मेंशन करना भी बहुत जरूरी होता है. इफ यू आर डूइंग समथिंग लाइक यू आर इन रोबोटिक्स, यू आर इन लेट्स से DCLD, यू आर इन सॉलिड स्टेट्स, सो यू हैव टू मेंशन दैट एज वेल. इससे क्या होता है, आप सेम फील्ड में आपको रिक्रूटर्स मिल जाते हैं.
One thing I would want to clear, Rahul, like
Yes.
we run certificate courses also, and this is something which I keep telling the students that apart from your normal degree, you
Yes.
always, it's very important that you have certification courses also.
Hmm.
So, LinkedIn, as per my knowledge, would be a platform that apart from your academics, like being a simple graduate, if you do these certification courses in the due course, 3 years as a student in any of the college, you should be doing these certification courses because it always gives you an extra edge over the others.
Yes,
So
exactly.
correct me if I'm wrong, because coming
Ma'am,
from your
no, you
side
are
would be
you are
more.
at the point. You are at the point because see, certifications. If you are mentioning the certifications, and as you mentioned that you are running some certification courses in college, so I must say that the student should participate in those courses, and they should get some skills over there, because it somewhere grows your personality. And जैसा कि मैंने एकदम स्टार्टिंग में कहा था, पर्सनालिटी से ज्यादा या फिर आपकी लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल से ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है, आपके नेटवर्क का बनना. ठीक है. आई वुड नॉट, मतलब यहाँ पे मैं बहुत ज्यादा बड़ी बात नहीं बोलूंगा, बट यस, इफ आई एम शेयरिंग माय CV टू माय नेटवर्क्स, लेट्स से टू 2 or 3 people, so this is something you will be astonished that I'll be getting placed at a good package anywhere in 2 days if I want. This is just because I have my skills in my hand, I have my certifications, and I have showcased them on LinkedIn. Along with that, my network is so strong, my connections are so strong, right? So सबसे important बात, तीन चीजें, तीन पिलर्स होते हैं यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए. अगर आपको लिंक्डइन में, लिंक्डइन के अलावा या फिर आपको अपने प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को बहुत स्ट्रांग बनाना है, देयर आर 3 पिलर्स. द वेरी फर्स्ट पिलर इज टू लर्न एंड अर्न. लर्न एंड अर्न का मतलब क्या है? वाइल लर्निंग, ट्राई टू अर्न. अब अर्निंग का मतलब इज नथिंग लाइक, इट्स नॉट रिलेटेड विद द फाइनेंसेस, इट इज रिलेटेड विद योर कनेक्शंस. व्हाइल यू आर लर्निंग, earn your connections, earn your network, right? Second thing is upskill yourself day by day. आप हर दिन अपने आप को अपस्किल कीजिए. इट इज वेरी नेसेसरी व्हेन यू आर इन योर स्टूडेंट लाइफ, along with that when you are in your professional journey, it is very necessary. If I would tell you my scenario, अगर मैंने किसी एक पर्टिकुलर स्किल को सीख लिया, लाइक पावर बीआई इज नॉट माय डोमेन, but still I have learned Power BI because somewhere I have to manage several databases of several companies when we are doing CSR activities. So I have to hire a candidate for that Power BI handling. है ना? So I have learned that skill, and now I can just save that finance and I can do that from myself. ठीक है? So this is how you can learn day by day. And the last thing, the very important thing is take experiences from where you can take, है ना? कहीं पे भी अगर आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है, don't say no for that. अगर there is some opportunity, if any faculty member says you, beta just do some assistance to me, or just do one thing कि assignments handle कर लो, assignments check करवा दो, या फिर टीपीसी यानी कि ट्रेनिंग प्लेसमेंट सेल में आके प्रेस रिलीज का कंटेंट प्रिपेयर कर दो, या फिर किसी प्रोग्राम को होस्ट करना है वो करवा दो. सो दीज आर बेसिक बेसिक एथिक्स और बेसिक एथिक, ये कुछ ऐसे इवेंट्स या ऐसी चीजें आपको बेसिक एटिक्वेट्स या एथिक्स सिखाते हैं लिविंग इन योर प्रोफेशनल जर्नी. सो दीज आर बेसिक 3 पिलर्स जिनका आपको ख्याल रखना है जब आप अपनी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को किक स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं या फिर आप आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. आई गेस आई एम वेरी क्लियर विद दिस. एनीथिंग एल्स मैम यू वांट टू ऐड हियर?
Not actually. You are doing your part. Very well. I just hope that students, any other query, please check the YouTube comment section. If there is any query, just put it up to Rahul.
Yes, Shreyansh, please speak.
So there are two final questions. One is from Aditi from BDMC department.
Hmm.
She's asking, in this modern times when we have so much social media influencing a great source of income,
Hmm.
can we use LinkedIn as a social media influencing platform? As you mentioned, top voices are heard and they have preference over others members. So
Obviously,
can
I
we
have.
monetize that?
Yeah, I have showed. No. LinkedIn पे monetization is not a thing. ठीक है? पहली चीज तो इस बात का ख्याल रखना है कि don't confuse LinkedIn with monetization. ठीक है? I have showed you this girl, the Urvandita honor, that is Apurva Tripathi. She is from your college, right? तो आपके college से ही है, and she is doing well on Instagram, and then she is promoting her Instagram profile or her Instagram platform through LinkedIn. She is showcasing her achievements. That's what you can do. आप किसी एक niche को पकड़िए. The very important thing is about analyzing yourself. आप अपने आप को analyze करिए, ठीक है? एनालाइज करके ये जानिए इन विच फील्ड यू आर परफेक्ट, इन विच फील्ड यू कैन वर्क. अगर आपको लग रहा है एक नहीं, दो नहीं, 3 फील्ड्स में काम कर सकते हो, तो जस्ट डू इंटर्नशिप्स और डू लेट्स से असिस्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स फॉर दोज 3 फील्ड्स. ठीक है? सीखिए, एक्सपीरियंस लीजिए, अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस को शेयर करना मत भूलिए. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जहां मौका मिल रहा है वहां शेयर कीजिए, वेदर ऑन लिंक्डइन, वेदर ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, वेदर थ्रू व्हाट्सएप स्टेटसेस, और वेदर इन द ग्रुप्स. wherever you want to share, आप शेयर कीजिए. मॉकडाउन किया जाएगा आपको, ठीक है? कई लोग आप पे हो सकता है हंसे या फिर आपसे कहें व्हाई शेयरिंग सो छोटे छोटे से स्टेप शेयर कर रहा है, अचीवमेंट शेयर कर रहा है. नो, यू डोंट हैव टू केयर अबाउट दैट. यू ओनली हैव टू शेयर अबाउट योर जर्नी. दैट इज नेसेसरी. यस श्रेयांश.
There's a last question from Priyanka,
Hmm.
and it's a controversial one, so let me complete it. Sir, does it help being in a placement cell or being on placement cell president in getting jobs? If it is good position in college.
Okay, fine. It's a controversial one.
Yes. I think we are going to ask Gitika when she is placed, and then we are going to ask Nishant. Being the core team members, all our 6 core team members are here. So we'll put the question to them later stage. I too saw that question, but I never would have put up this question. It's too controversial.
Yeah.
There's one more question if you say I'd put in the in-call message.
Sure.
No, you can take the call, Abhiram.
What are some
Yes,
effective
yes, ma'am.
strategies for
Ma'am, it is what are some effective strategies for increasing engagement on LinkedIn posts to build a stronger professional presence?
I already told you. ये सारे steps तो मैंने अभी आपको बताए हैं. If you want to understand the strategy, firstly you have to be consistent. The very important thing is कि आप consistent बनिए. आप अपनी प्रोफाइल को रिफ्लेक्टिव बनाइए. प्रोफाइल को रिफ्लेक्टिव बनाने के लिए क्या जरूरी है? आपकी प्रोफाइल पिक्चर, आपका कवर पेज, एंड आपकी हेडलाइन, आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस, आपके स्किल्स, आपके सर्टिफिकेशंस, आपकी एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन. Along with that, you have to be consistent with your post, with your commenting. आपकी कमेंटिंग एबिलिटी भी बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए. जो डिसेंट पोस्ट आती है वहां पे आप कमेंट कीजिए, बिकॉज जब आप वहां पे कमेंट करते हैं, यू आर कनेक्टेड विद सेवरल पीपल हु आर कनेक्टेड एट दैट पोस्ट. उस पोस्ट में जो कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं, राइट? सो दीज आर बेसिक स्ट्रैटेजीज जिससे आप लिंक्डइन की पोस्ट पे एंगेजमेंट बढ़ा सकते हैं। लिंक्डइन की पोस्ट पे इनडायरेक्टली एंगेजमेंट्स आने लगते हैं, एंगेजमेंट्स आते हैं बट वो शो नहीं होते। एक बार क्या हुआ था, मैंने एक पोस्ट किया था एंड मुझे एंगेजमेंट दिख रहा है दैट इट इज समवेयर अराउंड 2000 और 2500, बट द लाइक्स आर ओनली 13। सो इट डजंट मैटर, आपके एंगेजमेंट्स आपको दिखने चाहिए एट योर डैशबोर्ड। जस्ट सी कि आपके एंगेजमेंट्स कितने आए, दैट इज सफिशिएंट।
Sir, now we are done with the questions. You can continue with your presentation.
Okay, fine. So we are heading ahead with the skill improvising session. It will be taking, I mean, बहुत ज़्यादा 10 minutes और लगेंगे. Just give me a minute. I'll be starting with this.
Rahul is not audible. Is that only to me or to everyone?
No, ma'am is not audible. Sir, can you hear
Ma'am,
us?
yeah, ma'am, I'm just taking 1-2 minutes.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. No worries, no worries.
Yeah. So this session will be two-way communication session. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you are
sir, you
audible.
are.
Okay. So as I said before, that now we will be heading towards the skill improvising session, कि आप अपने skills को कैसे improvise कर सकते हैं और कैसे आप अपने आप को upskill करेंगे. ठीक है, अभी तक हमने सीखा कि आप अपने लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल को कैसे स्ट्रॉन्ग कर सकते हैं, बट लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए भी स्किल की जरूरत है, राइट? स्किल्स का होना बहुत जरूरी है, और स्किल्स को आप कैसे इम्प्रोवाइज करेंगे डे बाय डे, उसी के साथ साथ इम्प्रोवाइज करने के साथ साथ आप और अपने फील्ड को कैसे एनहांस कर सकते हैं। सी, द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज, जब मैं आज से 4 या 5 साल पहले व्हेन आई वाज सर्चिंग फॉर माय नीश, then I was very confused ki in which niche or in which particular field I have to go, right? Because I was loving coding and programming, I was into database management system as well, I was into communication skills, meri communication skills bhi kafi achhi thi, and then I was in learning and development skills, unki skills bhi kafi strong thi. तो आई वॉज टोटली कंफ्यूज दैट इन विच पर्टिकुलर फील्ड आई हैव टू गो, है ना, कहाँ पे मुझे एंटर करना चाहिए. सो व्हाट आई डिड, माय पर्सनल सिनेरियो वाज व्हाट आई टुक two choices. The very first one is learning and development, which comes under the edtech part, ठीक है, and the second one is tech, that is totally related to the DBMS, database management system, ठीक है. So I took these two scenarios. मैंने दो चीजें क्यों ली, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर इन विच पर्टिकुलर फील्ड आई विल ग्रो फर्दर, ठीक है. इन द बोथ फील्ड्स आई हैव अर्न 3 सर्टिफिकेशंस, बोथ द फील्ड्स, दोनों फील्ड्स में मैंने 3 सर्टिफिकेशंस लिए फ्रॉम इन्फोसिस स्प्रिंगबोर्ड. देयर इज अ प्लेटफॉर्म इन्फोसिस स्प्रिंगबोर्ड, इफ यू गाइस डोंट नो प्लीज नोट इट डाउन, प्लीज नोट कर लीजिए सभी लोग. इन्फोसिस स्प्रिंगबोर्ड, आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग द स्क्रीन, आई विल शो यू. My screen is visible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a very, very important and very helpful website that has been developed by Infosys and their team. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. So this is the particular website. ठीक है. अब Infosys Springboard से आप क्या कर सकते हैं? What you can do? Infosys Springboard helps you to learn different skills, different certifications and different courses on the go from their platform. आप बहुत सारे courses, बहुत सारे skills Infosys Springboard से सीख सकते हैं. Just like if you want to learn DBMS, I'm just searching for this, DBMS basics. So there are 2 courses aligned over there. Database management system for science graduates. This is 55 hour 23 minutes long. And when you are entering into this, you can see here, the whole module is over there. Introduction, ER diagram, videos on introduction, DBMS, ER diagrams, SQL, DDL, everything is over there. Then comes assessment part. Assessment part mein you will be giving the test and then you will be certified by Infosys Springboard. ठीक है? This is what you can do from this website. So I did what? I was into edtech and I was into DBMS. So I did 3 certifications for both the fields, and then after 3 certifications, I got an opportunity to work with an edtech firm in Lucknow itself, and I started working with them. Then I eventually see, मैंने क्या देखा कि मेरा जो interest है वो edtech में ही है, लर्निंग एंड डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में. सो आई विल गो ओवर देयर, आई विल जस्ट वर्क ओवर देयर, मैं अपने आप को वहीं पॉलिश करता हूँ. तो यही सेम सिनेरियो भी अगर आप फॉलो करते हैं, यू जस्ट हैव टू डू व्हाट, कि आप अपने स्किल्स को पहले जान लीजिए दैट दीज आर माय पर्टिकुलर स्किल्स जिसमें मैं कुछ अच्छा कर सकता हूँ या कर सकती हूँ. एंड आफ्टर दैट गेट सम सर्टिफिकेशंस, सीखिए, सबसे जरूरी है सीखना. पहले आप सीखिए, कुछ सर्टिफिकेशंस लीजिए, एंड आफ्टर दैट उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है, then you have to join somewhere, कहीं पे भी, if it is unpaid as well, आप वहां ज्वाइन कीजिए. After joining the thing, then get some experience, uske baad ek do jagah switch kariye and mention these everything, ये जितनी भी साइकिल आपकी चल रही है ये सारी चीजें आप मेंशन करते रहिए अपने लिंक्डइन पे एंड दैट्स इट. सो ये एक छोटा सा पार्ट था जिसके बारे में मुझे आपको बताना था दैट हाउ यू कैन अपस्किल योरसेल्फ. सो दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वेबसाइट, आप इसके थ्रू अपने आप को अपस्किल कर सकते हैं एंड और भी लोगों को इसके बारे में बता सकते हैं दैट यस इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेटफॉर्म. सो दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माय साइड फॉर टुडेस सेशन गाइस. आई होप आपको काफी मजा आया होगा इस सेशन में. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनी अदर पर्सन और स्टूडेंट?
No, sir, there's no other question. So thank you for taking up this top-notch session. I'm sure the students can now help themselves in upskillment. I want to quote Robert Greene: "The future belongs to those who learn more skills and combine them in creative ways." I hope this skill safari has given you multiple points to hang on. New ideas and initiatives must have inculcated among us all. Will now I would like to welcome the faculty coordinator of the day, Gyanin sir, on this platform to please address the students.
Janin sir,
Yes, ma'am. I think
I
I'm.
want to say something, please.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Hi Rahul, this is Dr. Manisha Khanna from Faculty of
Hi,
Management
good
Studies.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. This was one of the best, I suppose, lecture I have ever heard about LinkedIn.
Oh,
पिछले साल भी तुमने हम लोगों को हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को एड्रेस किया था, but this time it was awesome.
okay, thank you so
And
much.
I would love if
पिछले
you
से
could.
पिछले साल मैम,
हाँ, पिछले साल 22 में he had done
Yeah.
ना? Yeah, I remember. And but this time the templates you have used na, they are so good. I hope students must have got good input from this. One of the best lectures. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू मनीषा मैम. मैं भी यही सोच रहा हूँ, जैसा कि मनीषा हमने कहा, सर राहुल सर पिछली बार भी आए थे और इस बार भी हमें काफ़ी कुछ नया सीखने को मिल रहा है. एंड आई वांट टू से दैट आई थिंक वी आर वेरी फॉर्चुनेट दैट वी हैव such a talented resource person, Mr. Rahul Singh, here with us today. Your insights into the importance of continuous learning, the need to adapt in a rapidly changing job scenario, and the role of practical skills in professional growth have really inspiring. Your deep understanding of the skill development, especially the area you tell here about the LinkedIn, how a candidate should represent him or herself or make an effective impression, and it will be really useful for everyone. The real world examples and the strategies you shared today will help all of these students to move forward with more confidence in their personal and professional development. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Rahul Singh sir for his valuable contribution. I
Thank
think
you so much.
students, thank you sir. I think all of the students which are present on the YouTube live stream, I'm sure you have definitely learned a lot from this session, and you will definitely going to brighten your personality to achieve your desired career options. Thank you, Rahul sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the sweet compliments.
Thank you.
We are now towards the end of this session. I hope the students were able to grasp all the information given by Mr. Singh. Thank you everyone for being a delightful audience. We'll be meeting tomorrow at a day 4 of pre-placement week, that is career counseling. Have a nice day ahead.
Take care. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.